back, guys. So we are in event number 3 for the Stars and Bars workout. This is the hurry up and wait workout, which those of us who've been in the service, we're kind of used to. But there's a lot of activities in this workout to include pull-ups, toes to bar, overhead squats, snatches, double unders. But the hardest archetype shape to fit into is that overhead squat archetype. So one, I'm going to talk about cues to think about when you're overhead squatting to save your shoulders, and a couple mobs to help out with that. And then I'm going to talk, I'm going to have super coach Regno here talk about double unders, because that is your money maker, especially if you can get through the entire 12 minutes of this workout. You get a 1-minute rest, then you get to max out on double unders, which will take seconds off your time in the long run, which means you can win, which is important. Because we only care about winning, right? No, we care about doing it right. So, and having fun. So I'm going to show you guys just overhead squatting things to think about. So with the bar overhead, okay, you want to make sure those armpits are forward, like Coach Bergner says. Feet are in a good position, right? 90% of lifts that are lost by their foot position. So I'm in shoulder width position. When I go down, I'm maintaining that torque both in my hips and shoulders. I'm not letting my shoulders round forward. Okay, and I'm going to go down. I get more tense in my shoulders as I go down, more tense in my hips. But I'd rather you be tense in your shoulders and hips than in your low back, right? And in your knees. So take the loads on the joints that can take the loads. Shoulders, hips. Okay, now, and obviously with the overhead squat, not everybody can fit into that position easily. So what do you want to focus on? One, go back to pistol, work on the pistol position because ankle mobility matters in an overhead squat. Ray here is going to show you a banded overhead movement. Go ahead, Ray.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite mobilizations for the overhead position. It's going to hit the lats in here and also those external rotators. So what I like to do is I take the big thick band here, double it up, stick my right hand in there, externally rotate that shoulder, and then I'm going to sink into this and kind of just explore the space and kind of hang out here as long as I can, about 2 minutes at least. Just gonna move in and out, contract, relax, and sink in. And I've only been there for about maybe 10 seconds. You should see a little bit of a difference. I'm not exaggerating at all right now. Okay?
Yeah, so you definitely, so that's an awesome one, and it's kind of a similar version to the banded overhead one that I've shown you guys before for previous workouts. Now the other one is, go and turn around, right? Is thoracic mobility extension. I talk about that a lot. I have it imprinted on the Movement Arts t-shirts. The thoracic spine goes from the base of your neck to just the upper part of your low back where the ribs are attached. Okay, so you want to work peanut, PVC pipe, work on that extension piece, being able to stay upright, okay, because we get stuck in society kind of in this forward position. So work on that extension. Last thing is the double unders, okay? Being efficient with double unders, practicing double unders will be very, very beneficial, especially if all of you can get through this workout. So go ahead and talk about your points of performance for the double under.
Okay, so by the time you get to the double unders, your shoulders will probably be smoked. So you're probably going to tend to want to drift out here, but look what happens to the rope when my hands drift out. It makes it shorter. So really focus on keeping your hands in close. If you have a small space and you can kind of trap yourself between a wall and some poles, that's one way to focus on that. But look at this, you want to stay nice and tight, butt squeeze, heels together. You're going to hopefully not going to pipe on this really well. So nice and tight, keeping those hands in close together.
So yeah, you'll notice there, that was good, thank you, that his elbows stayed relatively close to his body and didn't fall backwards. Because what happens when our elbows go backwards, we want to lean forward, and that also lengthening of tissues and efficiency doesn't help. So keeping those elbows forward will help us stay in that hollow rock position, kind of not slightly, it's not a pike position, right? It's more hollow rock, using our spine, shoulders, hips efficiently. So if you guys have any questions about these workouts, definitely email us at movementrx.com or Proving Grounds. We're looking forward to seeing you guys at the site of the event. If you guys need any mobility help, come by and check us out. Looking forward to seeing you there. Have fun.